guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be taking down and washing my toddler's hair. Let's get into the tools we'll be needing today. So in that spray bottle, we have a mixture of warm water and rinse out conditioner. We have a rat tail comb and white tooth comb for loosening and detangling. We also have a shower cap that we'll be using to steam her hair. Well, not really steam her hair, but we're deep conditioning her hair. We'll be using this shampoo, Elan mentholated shampoo for washing her hair. Then for the deep conditioning, we're using Hawaiian Silky Herbal Hair Mayonnaise with tea tree and avocado oil. Alright, so we're taking down 5 weeks old braids. It's been 5 weeks since she's had this hairstyle on, and she has always asked me to take the hair off and to take the braids off because she doesn't really like to wear the same hairstyle for so long. And I kept pushing it forward because I really wanted to see how much length retention we can have from letting our hair stay for this long. So as I said, we using a mixture of warm water and rinse out conditioner. It's to help us with easy loosening and to help us have the most minimal hair breakage possible. So I just sprayed her hair with the mixture, and I'm going to gently and slowly loosen the braids. Just loosening this one braid that I started with took us about a minute and some seconds because I wanted to really take my time and loosen the hair and not rush so that I don't break her hair and so that she doesn't feel pain. So if you're doing this for your toddler, it's advised that you take your time and allow them to also be themselves in the process. You see her moving around and shaking her head. I just kept begging her and asking her to stay at a place so that we could do it fast and, have it easy. Also, because I was recording, I didn't want to take too much time doing it or have it go the whole day before we finished. So I just had to keep begging her. Normally, I would give her a lot of breaks. Like if she starts getting fussy, I'll just let her do her own thing and play around and just be herself. But because of the video and because I didn't want to have it running for too long, I just had to keep begging her and going, doing the stuff that we were doing. So yes, like I said, I'm still on that one braid because I was taking my time. This video is on normal speed. I didn't slow it down or anything. So this is the actual time it took to take out one braid. Yeah. So let me just allow you guys to keep watching the video and I'll come back to talk about the rest of the video whenever the clip changes.
My AI just changed. It just buzzed the front gate. Thank God you came. How many more days could I wait? I made plans with you, and I won't let them fall through. I think I lie for you. I think I die for you. Jodeci cry for you. Do things when you want me to. Like controller. Yeah.
Okay, so we're done with taking out the first braid and I just had to do a quick length check because I just enjoy doing it. I like seeing her hair flourishing and doing so well. So yeah, I had to do that.
Controller, yeah, like controller, yeah. And I'm never on a wasting shawty. I do it how you say.
Alright, so we're on the last braid. I didn't want to have the video too long, so I had to cut to the last braid. You already heard how I take my time to loosen it, so just go ahead and do that with your toddler. Even if it takes the whole day, if you have the time, please. It's very important so as not to cause her pain and also cause hair breakage. Yeah, you see towards the middle of the video how much hair we lost. Even I was shocked at how small it was because we really took our time to loosen the hair and avoid much breakage. Yeah. So another quick length check. It just gives me pride to see how long her hair is, and her hair is actually getting thicker. Like from what I saw while doing this video, while loosening her hair and doing this video, her hair is actually getting really thicker, and I'm very happy about it. So the front part is actually shorter than the rest of the hair because when she was just clocking 1 year old, she had like she just lost the hair in front. I'd insert photos of what her hair was like at 1 year. The whole front was just gone. So we had to slowly grow the front part. I didn't want to cut her hair, like all her hair, just to grow the front parts. A lot of people do that when their baby's hair is not really doing well at some sides of the hair, they just cut the entire hair. I don't support that. What I support is attacking the problem and solving the problem where the problem is. So instead of cutting the entire hair, we concentrated more on the problem areas. And the hair is doing really, really great. As you can see, the front is grown now. The difference is not even that much. The difference is not that much at all. Yeah, so her hair is doing really great, and I'm happy about that. What I do every day is I try to make sure that I spray her hair with water, even if I don't spray it with the spray bottle. Like when she's having her bath, I make sure to just use my hands to scoop a little bit of water and sprinkle on her hair. Having your hair moisturized increases its opportunity to thrive. It increases its opportunity to grow well. So I try as much as possible to make sure that her hair is not dry. Like within the week, up to 3 times or even 4 times a week, I just make sure that I sprinkle water on her hair, or I use my wet fingers to like touch her hair, especially the ends of her hair, because that's the oldest part of your hair, and you want to take care of it so that it doesn't break off. Because every time we see growth, every single time our hair grows every day, but the fact that you don't see it is because probably the ends of your hair are breaking too much. But the truth is, your hair is always growing. As long as you're healthy, your hair is always growing. So you need to take care of the ends of your hair, because those are the oldest parts of your hair. And so for you to notice that your hair has grown, those ends of your hair need to still be attached on your hair. Otherwise, you wouldn't notice that your hair is actually growing. So now we're done with loosening everything. I sprayed the hair again with warm water so that it will be easy for me to finger detangle the hair. I haven't used the comb yet. I don't think I still use the comb because I really didn't want her to feel pain. So I decided to just finger detangle the hair. I didn't show the whole process of finger detangling because, like I said, I didn't want the video to be too long, but I showed you like how I actually do it. If you didn't see that properly, I'll also be doing that again later in the video. Apologies for the audio quality. It's actually raining right now. This is 4:14 a.m. I'll try to maybe put subtitles so that at least if you can't hear me properly, you'll be able to read exactly what I said. Yeah, sorry about that. So we're washing her hair now. I just applied shampoo to her hair. I'm still applying shampoo. So everything just has to happen gently and slowly. I was kind of rushing a bit because I have another baby and I didn't want her to get fussy. She was awake, so I didn't want her to get fussy knowing that I wasn't close to her. Yeah, so I was kind of rushing a little bit, and also because my toddler had gotten tired. Wash days are the longest. Like, I don't blame her. Even I get tired of wash days. Like, thinking about wash days, I get tired because I know how long it takes. And she had already gotten tired, and I was just busy begging her and trying to, pacify her. But going going forward into the video, you would notice that she just couldn't have it anymore. Like she was tired of it. But yeah, we just had to do what we have to do because this cannot wait. It's important to make sure that you wash the hair properly. Okay, this is what I said. She had already started crying because she was tired. She was telling me that she's tired, but we just had to continue. And it doesn't even get better because the more the hair grows, it becomes longer to finish with wash day. But at least as the hair grows, she's also growing, so she'll get to understand that this is how long it takes to finish up the hair. It could actually take longer than this, but because we're dealing with a toddler, we have to make the process as short as possible. Okay, we are done washing now, and we're moving on to the deep conditioning session of this video. Yeah, so we're using this hair mayonnaise. The smell is just so divine. So just go ahead to apply it to her hair. You can start from the ends of her hair or you can start from the top, but just make sure that the ends get more of the products because, like I said earlier, it's the oldest part of the hair and you want to make sure to give it as much care as possible so that it doesn't break off, because it's also the weakest part of the hair as the oldest part, of course. So yeah, I take my time to apply that, but not too much time, like I said, because I still have another person to care for and other things to do. And if that's you, you might also want to be quick with this process also, so that your toddler doesn't get extremely tired and leave whatever you're doing, because they can do that. Yeah, so I just applied it, and yeah, just keep watching to see exactly how I did it. As you can see, after I finish with one section, I put it away in a twist so that it doesn't come in the way of me doing the other sections of the hair. Now we're done with the application and we're moving over to covering our hair with the shower cap to let it stay for 30 minutes, since we're not using a steamer to steam the hair. And I don't think she's old enough for that, so I don't do that. We're just going to wrap her hair up in the shower cap and let it sit for 30 minutes. It can go 1 hour as long as your toddler is still up for it, but mine, so 30 minutes is just ideal. This is how much hair she lost. I was really shocked about that. I had to pick all the hair from the bathroom because I could not believe that that's how much hair that she lost. It was just too small. Now this is another length check when the hair is wet. I was just feeling so proud of how much her hair is doing. Look at the front hair. You can see the front hair better from here. See how full it is and see how long it's gotten. You don't understand. When her whole hair broke off, I was so devastated. I was like, what is happening here? I'm not about to cut this hair off. but we managed to get it sorted, and I'm so happy that I didn't cut the hair. Look at her hair, so long and so full. She's just 2 years old and her hair is doing great already. We didn't cut her hair the way that people cut their whole the child's hair bald when the child is 1 year old. I just would trim the hair when her hair needs to trim, and that was just that. So after we're done washing off the hair mayonnaise, the deep conditioner, we are using we are now going to styling her hair for it to dry. So I'm using leave-in conditioner from mega growth leave-in conditioner. Apply that on her wet hair, and also apply hair food. I used Did I show the hair food? I used what's the name of that hair food again? TCP. TCP, I think that's the name. TCP hair food on her hair. My goodness, guys, I'm really sorry about the quality of the audio. It's really raining. Like I said, I've tried to move to different parts of the house, but I still get the rain, the sound of the rain falling in the audio. Please manage the sound like that, and also the subtitles. I really can't leave this video anymore. If I have to do this in the daytime, I don't think that will be possible, because my children will be awake and they'll be screaming in my video. And like, my toddler, if you don't know, but my toddler likes to repeat anything I say. So if I'm recording now, she'll be saying everything I'm saying. I need to be in the video, so this is the only time that I have to do this. Bear with me. Okay, so we're almost done with the entire wash day. Whew. You don't know the kind of joy that I got in me when we reached this point. When we reached this point, I was just so excited that we're finally done with today's wash day. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you've watched up until this point, I really appreciate your engagement on my videos. If you haven't watched my previous video, it's a vlog. You can go ahead and watch that for me. Thank you. The link is in the cards above. Please like this video as well if you learned anything from my video, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and we'll see you in our next video. Bye.